We heard in the first reading today about the Jubilee year. Every 50 years you sound the trumpet. You declare a year of Jubilee. You sound the trumpet loudly. And it says it's going to be a holy year, a Jubilee year. It says, proclaim liberty throughout the land. This is the year everybody's free. It's a year of freedom, a year of liberty. It shall be a jubilee for you. You shall return, every one of you, to your property, every one of you to your family. Kind of sounds like Christmas. Everyone goes home to their family. You take off work, you go home to your family. Or for Americans, American Thanksgiving. You go, you be with your family. And not only that, it gets better. That 50th year shall be a jubilee for you. You shall not sow or reap the aftergrowth. No work that year. It sounds like they would just kind of pick whatever naturally grows and not worry about the hard labor that they were typically used to in the fields. A jubilee year. And everyone got their land back, their ancestral heritage. For the Jewish people, everyone had their land, the family land, their ancestral property. And if for some reason a person was in rough times and had to sell it, the 50th year, everyone gets their ancestral land back, a jubilee year. Now this is God's idea. We see something of the heart of God, which, by the way, it's important for us to know the heart of God. God wants to reveal himself to us. He wants to reveal himself to us, and he wants us to become like him. And the pure of heart see God. They see what God is like. You know, God is a God, he wants his children to be free. God is a God who enjoys celebration. You know, we've heard in the Old Testament, God giving all these feasts, these celebrations. And, you know, you could look at this 50-year thing, which, by the way, scholars say they're not sure if the Jewish people ever actually had a true Jubilee year. The idea of giving everything back, they say, not sure if that ever actually happened. It was a great idea, but I guess it was a little too challenging for the chosen people. But the idea of 50 years, I think it might point to a typical lifespan. You know, especially in days gone by, you know, if you made it to 50, you were doing pretty good. Now we live a little longer. But I think it's kind of pointing to, you know what, at the end of this hard life, at the end of our time of labor, at the end of this pilgrimage, there is going to be a jubilee. We might not be willing to celebrate a jubilee here on earth. It might be too complicated for us. We might be too attached to things. But God believes in jubilee, liberty, freedom. And again, this 50 years, maybe it points to the lifespan. And at the end of these 50 years, the God who loves celebration and freedom and families being together, he's going to have one big jubilee, the eternal banquet, forever. And it doesn't sound like we're going to have to do any work. We'll just enjoy whatever is readily at hand. And so, brothers and sisters, it's just so important for us to see, even in this life, our God is a good God. He's a God of wonders. He's a God who pours good gifts on his children. He's a God who wants us to cheer up, to lighten up, to learn to celebrate, to rejoice in him, to be good to people, to love people, and to see, as it says in the psalm, that he makes his face shine upon us.